Dude, I slayed the crap out of that order. Like 25 minutes, I'm done. Whew. All right, no joke, I was in and out of there in 90 seconds. I love me some Walmart shops. I was running the whole way. All right, so it's Thursday night at 8:10. Had some car issues I had to deal with for my son, and I was in the shower and I turned on my Instacart in my Walmart app. Walmart threw me a $14 shop. I took it though, and the reason I took it was because I was like, well, I need something to get me out of the house. Gonna be a slow night, Thursday night, right? And 14 bucks, not something I would normally do, but it's a 3-mile delivery and it's one item. It's literally pull up to Walmart, go in, some hair gel or something, go grab the item, go deliver it 3 miles. So I figured, well, it'll get me started, whatever, get me out there. Right after that, Instacart throws up this $53 offer, and it's an okay offer. For a fast shopper, it would be a great offer, but it's 33 or 35 items at Sprouts, and then it's going 12 miles. So it's, for me, not a stellar offer. I am not a professional Instacarter. Oh, it's trying to get me to do an add-on order. It wants to give me an extra $11 to do 15.8 additional miles, the complete opposite direction of the delivery. 14 items. Yeah, Instacart's thinking, oh, you just got a $53 order, or maybe it's 58, I don't remember. So they're like, since you got such a good order, can we just totally screw it up? And for an extra 11 bucks, get you to go 16 miles in the opposite direction, because this is only a one shop that I have. There's no way I'm taking this deal. Get an additional 14 items while you're in the store, go deliver the first set, and then drive 15 more miles, all for $11. That's a big no. I mean, honestly, the more I think about it, this is a crappy order for me but it's a slow night, and it'll, the more shops I do in there, the faster I'll get at it. That's kind of how you got to look at it. I'm not a fast shopper. I know some of you guys could go into Sprouts and shop 35 items in 35 minutes and have this thing delivered and be done in less than an hour for 53 bucks. I know a lot of you guys can do that, but it just goes to show you don't have to be a professional. My goal is going to be to have this shop done in an hour. That'll be my goal. When I get to Sprouts, my goal going in there is going to be, okay, see if you can do this in an hour, and I'll feel victorious if I can do this in an hour. Whew, I'm out of breath. I am not in shape. It's the other reason I'm getting out and doing this gig work. Finally gets me off my butt and out of the office. All right, what do I got? I got 1.8 miles. I thought it was 3 miles. It's 1.8. I got this. Sprouts is right there. Walmart was right there. Sprouts is right there. My delivery is 1.8 miles right here. Gonna go drop this off, and easy peasy. I mean, 2 miles up, 2 miles back. What's that? Gonna take me about 8 minutes, and Instacart hasn't even told me I'm in trouble yet. So, and usually when they give you that the shop needs to start by this time, that usually gives you like 9 or 10 minutes. So I'm gold. Again, guys, just showing you how to do this stuff part-time, work it into your life. Have your regular job, go to work, have a business, go home, hang with the family, have dinner, come out and work, or whatever. Or maybe your schedule is early in the morning. Go out early in the morning, or maybe you have time midday. You don't have to go out for 6 hours at a time or anything like that. You can go out for an hour in the morning, or you could do some DoorDash runs on your way to work, right? You're getting $53, and when you're shopping in the store, there's no expense on your car. Right? That's really how you have to compare the stuff when you're looking at rideshare, compared to driving for Uber, driving for Lyft. If you do it right, a bulk of the pay that you get for food delivery and shopping is not necessarily the miles, it's the time. And time is important, but an hour shopping in the store is not the same as your hour driving your car, right? Because you're still spending the same hour. Your time is the same, an hour shopping, an hour driving. But the difference is the wear and tear, the expense that you're racking up on your car as it's rolling down the road for an hour. That expense is zero when you're an hour in the store, right? So that's where shopping has the edge over rideshare. Is you can get you can earn a lot more money for a lot less miles. And by going less miles, that means your expenses are a lot less, right? So $1 on Instacart, and if I average, $2 a mile, $2.50 a mile on Instacart, and I make whatever, the same $100, that's more money in my pocket than making $100 on Uber if I'm only averaging $1 a mile. Let's go get this shop done. 32 items. It is 8:25. Our goal is to be talking to you at 9:25. We'll see. Here we go. That was incredibly impressive, I must say. 9 o'clock on the dot. 9 o'clock. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Where is it? Right there. 9 o'clock. When did I leave? 8:25, so it took me 35 minutes for 33 items. And that included checkout, bagging, all that stuff. I am highly impressed with myself, I must say. All right, where are we going? Start delivery. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Okay, so now I just going home. I am 4.8 miles from the house. I've got $67 banked. It's 9:18. So it'll be, actually by the time because I left my house about 8:10. It's not even going to be a full hour and a half. Let's see who's giving me what. This sounds like an Uber. Sounds like an Uber chime. What you got, Uber? $6, 2-unit shop going 10 miles. Come on, OopTube. Don't you know me by now? You know I ain't gonna take that shit. Got $6 to go shop and then drive 10 miles. Come on, Uber. But guys, this is what you got to do. You got to get stingy with your time. It's your time. It's your car. Obviously, it's 9:50. Everything's pretty much tapped out. I'll take my $67. Got a good video of it. Oh, Walmart's trying to give me something. Let's see. Shopping Cave Creek, $25. 7 miles. What you got, Walmart? Maybe finish off on this. 9 items? Sure. This was the one that was on there before, but it was only like $20. It went up to 25. I'm going in there to get a drink anyway. So $25.33. It's $15 base pay, $10 tip, $25, 9 items, and it's going 7 miles, which kind of sucks. But at the end of the night, that puts me at 67, 77, 87. That puts me at like $92. Yeah, this part-time is $92. Oh, DoorDash got jokes. You got jokes, DoorDash. Jokes. 13 miles for $10. And then I gotta drive all the way fucking back. So it'll be like 20 miles for $10. So basically, if I did this, I would be covering my car expense. Now, granted, I drive a Tesla, so my expenses are lower. But still,
Offer declined. Looking.
Not horrible. It's $25. The way I do the math on these shops is I look at it as $1 an item, $2 a mile. That's how I look at it. That's kind of how I evaluate my shops. Walmart, I give a little grace because my shops are usually faster in Walmart. But in general, and that's just my rule, right? You got to have a rule for your area and your ability. My rule, in general, to even consider it, doesn't mean I'm automatically taking it. It means what I will consider. It has to be at least $1 an item and $2 a mile. And the reason I do $2 a mile is because I usually got to go there and come back. So I'm at least getting my expenses covered on $1 a mile and making a little profit. Look at this and I go, okay, it's 9 items. So that's $9. And this is quick math you can do when you're trying to evaluate, especially like Instacart that goes quick and somebody will grab it. And then it's 6.9 miles. So I call it 7 miles. So that's boom, double that. That's 14, 9 items, $23. So my minimum to take this order for my parameters is 23. So it popped up at 25. Again, slow night, not a lot going on. Give me some extra content for the video. So it met my minimums, and my standard's pretty good, right? And you double the miles, and whatever the items are, that's $1, right? So it makes it real simple. 5 miles, that's $10. 20 items, that's $20. That's $30. Is this paying over $30? Yes or no? You can make that decision in 2 seconds, right? And then just grab it. Okay, let's go get this shop done. What are the 9 items? I didn't even look. Let's lead another shop. There's 9 items. I had 8 of the items shopped in 3 minutes. And of course, the last item, some shaved ribeye steak, was not out. So I did a good deed for the day, and I went and I asked the guy, and he found some in the back, so I didn't have to try to substitute that. because it was real thin sliced steak, so they didn't really have a good substitution anyway. What? All right, let's go deliver this. It is 10:11. I have been out now for an hour and 45 minutes, and that is not counting the time I sat in the parking lot just chatting with you guys. But even with that, this order is gonna put me at $92, right? $92, and let's see. I am 13 minutes away. Good thing I'm not paying for these leads. They're free leads coming to me. And I just say, you can afford me. You can afford me. And those guys working for me, they need me to fulfill their service. Now, you might say, well, no, they don't need you. They'll just get somebody else. Yeah, they can get somebody else, and that's fine. That's why I say, no, declined. That offer is not good enough for me. Go get somebody that will do it for less than me, right? This is a marketplace. You have your worth. Now, maybe your worth is you'll do a 2-mile order for $4. I won't ever do that. And that's fine, because other people will. You know, people get hung up on the, oh, that's $2 a mile, I'm going to do it. You can't put, that's part of the calculation. That's not all of the calculation. But it's $2 a mile, right? Not all miles are created equal. That's why I have my 15-minute rule. No matter how easy something looks or how close it is, or I always look at it, it's a minimum 15 minutes. That's my 15-minute rule. If I'm going to accept something, no matter how quick I think I can do it, expect it's going to take me 15. And if I get it done faster than that, because it's one item and going 2 miles, then it's a bonus. But I have to expect 15. That's why I took that Walmart order for $14, going 2 miles for one item. Because I go, okay, I'll get that done in less than 15, but I'm going to expect 15. So is that a good deal if it takes me 15 minutes? Yeah, that's $56 an hour, right? If that order took me, and it took me less than 15 minutes, but if it took me a full 15 minutes, that's still $56 an hour. So I'll do it. It's like we're going to be stopping on $92, make you holla. I'm at 2 hours and 11 minutes right now on the dot from when I left my house. I started my timer. 2 hours and 11 minutes, and I am 6 minutes away from the house. So we'll just round it off to 2 hours and 15. And I'll even leave in the time I chatted with you guys. You take that out when I was shooting this video, it's really right at 2 hours. But then you also might say, well, if you weren't sitting in the parking lot, then you wouldn't have got that last $25 order. So you could say that. Or you could say, if you would have just went home like you planned on, even if you would have saw the order, you wouldn't have left your house for the order, which is true. That $25 order that I just did, that only took me, what did it take me? Like 30 minutes? It took me about 30 minutes. See, I'll do that. 30 minutes for $25. I'll do that all day long. $92, 2 hours and 15 minutes, and got another video out of it. But, you know, part-time money. And guys, I'm telling you, you can, I hesitate to say it, but you could be a DoorDash millionaire. I know that sounds crazy, but if you follow the stuff that I'm telling you, you make this extra money part-time, you use that money to get yourself out of debt, and then use the money, once you're out of debt, use the money that you're saving by not having to pay debt payments. You know, get your cars paid off, get your credit cards paid off, get all your consumer debt paid off. Now you can start investing that money. It's a lot of money. DoorDash millionaire, baby. DoorDash millionaire. All right, I'm pulling into my gate. Have a good night. Go make some money.